like you said, people going against the Lord, going against Esau, right? Which goes through our people. He gives the spirit on us. Whether it's the elect Israelites, well, we're all are, but random niggas on the streets, no matter what, he puts the spirit on them. Go against Esau, going to have them as a stubble.
Obadiah what? 18.
18.
Obadiah 1 and 18.
There's no chapters. Just
right, that's all I'm saying, right?
This is Obadiah 1 and 18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame.
So the house of Jacob and the house of Joseph, a flame, a fire, and Esau. Read on.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
Right, for the house of Esau for stubble. That's Esau. All Edomites. Heathens too. But mostly, even heathens are going against Esau. Right?
But the Edomites is going to be totally destroyed after 1,000 years of slavery.
That's right.
So if you hide under that chocolate-covered skin, it's still going to be destroyed.
That's right.
Speaking of destruction, can you get 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3? Right? So, like you said, destruction. They're going to be destroyed. So is our people, but they're going to be right. Esau going to go in slavery.
What's that scripture? Job 32, 19, I think?
Which is the 34:29?
34:29?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get that real quick for you. So somebody else what?
5 and 3. Got it?
Yep.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Right. All of a sudden, destruction, peace and safety, as if what they say is going on now. Esau walking around with pride, as long as with you heathens, whether Issachar or not. Esau, our people, heathens, thinking that everything is peace, coming out with the RFID chip, thinking that everything is going to be good.
Yeah, can I get this definition?
Yep.
The word destruction, right? It says the action or process of causing so much damage to something that it no longer exists or cannot be repaired.
Jeez, the barricade ain't gonna be repaired. You ain't gonna be able to recognize this place.
It's going to be piles of ashes.
Yup. We ain't gonna recognize this place.
Got that scripture real quick.
Damn.
This is Job 34:29. It says, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? How about the Most High?
Yeah, yep.
And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Right?
Yep.
Right, because when we was in slavery, he kind of hid his face from us.
Right. That's right.
And nobody could, we couldn't turn to the Lord.
Right.
Whether it be done against a man, whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. Right. That judgment can come with a whole nation.
Right.
And a nation of Esau, the Lord dealt with Esau to put us in slavery, but he's going to hide his face for Esau. And he's going to show his face to us. And we're going to put the so-called white man back in slavery.
That's right.
Until he's totally destroyed, man. And a black woman who loved the white man, she's going to die too.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right. That's
right.
Getting offended by that. If
Hey, the truth is offensive. Our job, and I made a video about that a while ago. Our job out here is to offend people, man. Because when we first heard this truth, it was offensive to us. Oh, wait a minute. That's how we get it. Jesus got hung on the cross for no reason. Come on. Be honest, man. This whole BS that's going around out here is offensive, man. To the real offense, you know. But like I said, I did a video on that a while ago that our job out here is to offend people, man. Everybody loves Jesus now, but they didn't. All of a sudden.
and you wouldn't get offended if it wasn't the truth.
Exactly.
Like what Yahweh Shah said, we're going to be hated for his name's sake.
Yep.
No matter what.
And
If
it's
you
not
ain't-
just his name, it's the fact of what we teach. Go ahead, brother.
If you ain't hated, if nothing bad going on in your life, then that's something wrong.
Right.
Everything going good, that's not right.
Hey, is everything going good for you, sir? Life is good for you?
It looks like it.
You gonna go touch on that pedophile today? I mean, that child.
He like, yeah, I can't wait to get my hand on a little boy.
I love toddlers.
Flicking his fingers like that.
They got playful fingers.
Yeah.
There's so much jerking off the gay porn, man.
God damn,
My
boy.
finger.
He got straight out, his fingers got cramps in it. He jerking off the little boys.
God
You
damn.
know?
That's
They all look like pedophiles. You can have a wife and walk with a woman and still be a damn pedophile.
Yeah.
You know?
With Levi's on.
Smokes with them old ones. Old Edomites.
Go ahead, Al.
You got it?
Nice, smart.
You always talk about that walk too. Look at that walk.
So stiff with it.
Go ahead, Al.
How did the Lord put those people over us, man?
Good question.
A great question. Yeah,
Man, it's the Lord's show.
that is very true.
That proves there is a power.
Yeah.
Damn. Put them motherfuckers, you see them rats that walk
Yeah.
with the hook nose and shit?
Yeah.
How the hell they over us? They don't look like they can walk right.
They don't walk right.
Some of them got tails.
Children with the little beanie, little black beanie on their head and shit.
Oh damn, I feel like we should pull out the picture again.
Put a picture.
I don't think you want to pull that out now.
Yeah, pull the picture out.
Pull it out, dude.
Oh,
Go ahead,
shit.
Al. We on Esau right now. This prophecy.
Yep. Great prophecy.
Go ahead, Al.
All right, this is Malachi 1:4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Right. Go ahead, Al.
So the Lord says he's going to throw down. They build, he's going to throw down.
Right,
He's
they
going to
built
blow
it.
up this place.
They built up America because they had Rome. Rome fell, and these devils are the ones that built America up. You know, and they brought you so-called Asians here to oppress us with their MSG shit.
Got a precept.
And them fake ass, you know, them devils used them goops at the flea market. They would sell you them $300 looking shoes for $50,
Yeah.
and you walk in the rain, and when you walk, the fucking sole's still laying there,
God damn.
or the Nike that sweated off.
Damn.
Or after 1 week, they start cracking up and
Yeah.
shit.
Yep.
You like, after 2 weeks, they already look old.
And they look disgusting. Look like the real freak shows.
There you go, Amawar.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that one right there.
Nice
The
one
one
for
on the
you.
right.
Yep.
Yep.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, me and I know, man. Yeah.
Tag team. Go
Yep.
ahead, brother.
The dice.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness.
Right. So they're going to call themselves the border of wickedness. That they also made a physical border too, slavery. They brought us into it.
And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. Which means Esau is going to be Esau is hated forever. The Lord set these guys up to the process, and the Lord hates them. That we can tell. We can tell because the Son hates them. All right, you got anything else?
I'm gonna explain this. I'm gonna explain this real quick. Real quick. Esau gonna bring out the chip, right? They're gonna bring out martial law. This place is gonna be destroyed. Our people are gonna get right. Esau going into slavery.
In a nutshell.
And
Don't say that around the
we're
Edomite.
gonna buy it forever.
That's the summary.
Don't want to say that around the nutshell. The Edomite.
No, not around the Edomite. No, that's not a good idea.
Huh.
This is Job 20 and 22.
It says, in the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits.
Shoes and senses.
You know? So what that's saying is, in the fullness of his sufficiency, that's talking about bringing in that new world order, what you were saying, bringing in the chip. Well, what the hell is wrong with Jake, man? That's one of the ways that they try to fulfill for the sufficiency, that the new world order. You know,
Steve Urkel.
That's a part of dumbing us down. Right, and that's part of the new world order. You know, just having dumb Jake as slaves, and you know, just another example, right? But then it say he gonna be in straits. But with straits, they just gonna be every which way, man. They gonna be like, whoa, what happened? You know, the Lord come back, they gonna be confused, like, whoa, what happened? You know, and ain't gonna work. It said every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. That's all these other countries coming against, because they're the wicked too. So it said every hand of the wicked coming against the wicked. You know, Esau versus Esau. You know, that's all that is. Like Russians, they only Edomites. You know, all these other heathens, they worship a form of the eagle too. You know,
Revelation 18:6.
so that's Satan against Satan, man.
Which is funny, because you know how Esau likes to pit us against each other. We're going to do the same thing to them.
Yeah.
Which they're already doing to themselves right now.
Yeah, they still doing it. You know, it's just on a higher scale level.
But we're going to do the same thing back to them in the kingdom.
Yeah.
We're going to see the Russians versus these fake cars.
Put them in them big ass arenas, throw them up in there.
You know what
have
I
them
really,
fight each other.
Gladiators.
Gladiators, man.
you know what I really you know what really pisses us off versus our people, even though they're meant to be dumb like this, but they're that dumb that they don't get what's being put in front of them. They had the chip on the news once. God had it in his hand, used it. They showed it.
Well, they already doing it they already showing it in shows. They already showing it in video games.
They already actually got
They
them out.
slowly implementing this thing.
They're actually already out, just not mandatory yet. They got them in tires.
already
They got
out.
them in everything. They already chipping animals and babies.
It's already out. Just a matter of time.
It's put right in front of you people's face. But y'all that retarded.
But this is what they get for it. This is... Huh?
You good?
Okay. This is Revelations 18:8. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire.
Right. Death, mourning, famine. Things that's coming back to America. Things that's coming back in period.
No, yeah, I seen it.
Actually, things that's going to be released here. Because they already got diseases infesting us out. The CDC going to just let that shit loose.
CDC, Center of Disease Control. It's put out there already. They already got a little program, which we heard about years ago. It's called CHIP. I forgot what it represents.
Child health.
And that right there, so
Child
I
health
ain't mean cut you off, but that right there, you know, Jake can't even wear a do-rag right. You know? They can't even wear shoes right, man. You know? That's just part of the New World Order. That's all part of it. That's what we going into Esau about. You know, and that's the whole lesson right there. Because of that.
Neil Armstrong just landed on the moon.
God damn. Cause the earth to tremble.
New World Order, martial law. What they're bringing out,
It's what's going to kill you.
diseases, RFID microchip.
Yeah. People think this is some type of joke.
All right, bring this shit back. There you go. You got it. Yeah, but this...
And your churches ain't going to save you either, man.
Well, no, the churches is actually going to tell you to get this.
Yeah.
Because guess who runs the churches? Esau. Esau runs these churches. You can see that he's going to get these church folks, a lot of these church folks into this mess. All right. You going?
Can you? Oh, you're done with that?
Yeah, that's it.
Get Job 5:21.
Yeah, keep speaking. You know, you got to roll with it.
Yeah.
Job 5:21. Speaking.
So, far as the microchip, right, which we was going at earlier, put